Peace, beautiful people. I want to share a story with you today about a brother of mine. He's actually, I would actually consider him one of my heroes, if not the most impactful of the heroes in my life. His name is Ram, and I'll give you a little backstory. So one day I was preparing for a community event, and I was packing the yoga mats in the car. We were getting ready to go teach sound healing, yoga, and meditation to children and youth around San Francisco, in the San Francisco area. And he comes to me and he bears his soul. He tells me, look, man, I see you and your family and how you guys are enjoying life and doing all of these things. And I have to be honest with you. I need your help. I know you guys do the yoga. I know you do the meditation. And he tells me that about 15, 16 years ago, he was in a terrible car accident. Boom. And the doctors pretty much have done everything they can. And the end result is now he has muscular dystrophy. And so there's many things that he was able to do with ease before that he just can't now. And it taught me a lot. I was taking for granted so many things that I shouldn't have been. I was taking for granted the fact that I could step in and out of my shower because he has to shower outside. I took for granted being able to sit around and play games with my children because until we started working together, he hadn't been able to sit on his couch for 12 years. I was taking things for granted, like just being able to turn over in my sleep. He had to call his daughters in the room 2, 3 in the morning just to help him turn over. And when he bared his soul to me, I knew at that point, this was gonna impact him and everyone in his family if we do these coaching sessions. And so the very first thing we began to do was work on the mind state. Because with muscular dystrophy, the brain is communicating with the rest of the body, and the body is just not properly responding. He'd gone to a bunch of doctors. He was in physical therapy. He was doing everything. And I first went through the 61-point guided meditation. We did several mantras. I kind of observed his experience in that. We did some exercises. And over time, I began to realize that he was an external expression of myself. There were areas in my life that I had dystrophy, where my body and my mind and my vision for my life wasn't working. And one day, after just years of going by there, day after day after day, he tells me, I stood up today without using my walker, without having to do anything. And I said, okay, you know what? I think we're ready for this thing. We go outside. I grab his walker. I say, we're going to walk from here all the way there and back. And I'm going to hold your walker. You're going to walk for the first time in 13 years without your walker. We did it. We walked without the walker. Now, fast forward to the couple years, like I said, we were doing a year. He can pick up his stroller and walk with it. He can sit down on his couch. He can lay down on his floor. He does more things for his daughters than a lot of men that I know. I admire what he does for his daughters. He makes me upgrade my game. He makes them breakfast. He makes them lunch. He makes them dinner. I've seen them iron in their clothes before school. This man keeps the house good. He's always motivating his family. He's teaching them their values. He's doing homework with them. This man has muscular dystrophy, and he's showing up for his family more than most of the men that I know. I just began to learn more and more from him. I learned how to ask for help when I was going through hell. And instead of always having this smile on my face, how do I ask for help when I really need help? Who do I ask? I ask somebody that's doing the thing I want to be able to do. I have to be patient if I want results. Even when my mentor, even when my coach, even when the person that's helping me is not around, I have to be practicing standing up on my own without any other support. I have to take the risk. I have to walk from here to my destination fearlessly, despite maybe I fall, maybe I don't. All of the time, I'm worried about if I don't have my walker, if I don't have my crutch, I'll never make it. I'll never do it. You have to take that risk. Ram taught me to take that risk. You have to take that risk. And now he's holding it over his head. He can walk there and back while holding it. The hell that he was in, he's no longer in. He doesn't have to call in his daughters at 2 and 3 in the morning to turn him over. This man is living out his dream in front of my face. And I was the one helping him, but in reality, he was teaching me so much about how to create my life according to my terms. So I started asking for help from the people that I knew could actually help me because they were doing what I wanted to do. I started taking the risk. I got with the team that I needed to get with. I took action every day when no one else was around watching me. It didn't matter. I didn't need a babysitter. I focused on my goals. Ask the person, send the message, reach out, find your mentor. Do what it takes to work with the mentor. Because you need to be walking, you need to be living, you need to be running, you need to be sprinting without all of those crutches. Yeah, you went through trauma. So did he. Reconstructive surgery. What's your excuse? We all have that story. Live free, live fly.